Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review on the new Dose of Colors times Iluvsarahii. I think that's how she says it. This collection. So in this video I'm pretty much going to be showing you swatches of everything that I picked up, and I'm going to do a tutorial on this eye look. So I will leave everything in her description box. Well, not her, sorry. I will leave her channel in my description box down below, as well as everything that I use in this video. So if you guys are interested in seeing swatches on everything that I picked up from this collection, as well as an eyeshadow tutorial on this look, then keep on watching. Alright guys, so this collection came with a total of 4 liquid lipsticks, 2 glosses, 2 highlighters, and an eyeshadow palette. So out of all of that, I picked up 3 of the liquid lipsticks. Both of the glosses, 1 of the highlighters, and the eyeshadow palette. So I picked up 3 of the liquid lipsticks, and now I kind of wish that I would have picked up which one? Fresa, I think that's how she says it. But I have a lot of reds in my collection, and I really don't wear them that often. So I kind of figured, you know, I wouldn't get much use out of it. So this is just how that shade looks. And that's a shade that I did not pick up, and it's just like this really pretty red. So yeah, I'm going to pretty much show you swatches of everything else, as well as a comparison of the Desi times Katie, the little glitter lip gloss, versus this one, because I mean I know some people want to know the difference between the two. To me, they look different in the tube, but they look the same on the arm. So I'm going to show you swatches of all of that. So we're going to get into the eyeshadow swatches first. Alright guys, so this is just how the palette looks, and I'm just going to do live swatches of the palette since there are only 6. So the names of the shadows are on the back of the packaging, and here is how, well, it comes with a nice mirror, and then here is just how your shadows look. So I kind of almost want to turn my ring light off to show you swatches of this so you can see. Let me just turn it off and see if it looks better, like if the colors show up a little better. So now I'm just working with my softbox lights. So I think I'm just going to do my swatches like this because you can see the colors so much better. So here is the palette. And now I'm going to swatch them starting from this color, and I'm going to go down and then start here and go here. So the first shade in the palette is Wanderlust. And that is how Wanderlust looks. Alright, so for the second shade we have Sun Glow. This is Sun Glow. I'm going to swatch that shade. Then I'm just going to go ahead and swatch the shade Poquito Mas right here. Alright, so this is all of the shades on the first row. Alright, there you go. Those are all the shades on the first row, and they are Wanderlust, Sun Glow, and Poquito Mas. And this one is a matte eyeshadow. Alright, now moving on to the second row, we have Finders Keepers, I think this Pamela and Loungy. So I'm going to start right here and swatch Finders Keepers first. Okay, now here is the second row. Just get it to focus. Alright, so that is Finders Keepers. That is Palma. And this is Loungy. And Loungy has like a lot of glitter in it. Like when I dipped my brush into it, I used it on my outer V, and when I dipped my brush into it, the fallout was real. So I mean, the glitter fallout was real. The black shows up really nicely, but the glitter fallout is, you know, it's really a lot. So this is the palette. Very pigmented shadows. Like, I really didn't expect the shadows not to be pigmented, because those of colors, you know, they're really nice with the pigment on their shadows anyways. So yeah. Alright, so now moving on to the highlighter that I picked up. And there are two, and I picked up the deepest one. So this is just how the packaging looks. And I picked up the shade Bathe. And this highlighter does come with a mirror. And this is just how the highlighter looks. It looks a lot more icy on your face than it does in the packaging. But let me just go ahead and swatch it. So there is the highlighter. And then here it is. Oh, I didn't even swipe that anymore. I'm just trying to blend it out. So there it is, kind of blended out on the skin. As you can see, like on the skin, it doesn't look bad. Like, it looks like it just gives you like this really icy glow, but it's really important to know you can't go overboard with this highlighter, but it is really, really pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to swatch all of the lip products that I got. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna wash all of these swatches off of my arm. Alright guys, so now I'm going to start off by swatching all of the liquid lipsticks that I got. I showed you one at the beginning, and then I picked up these three. So the first one that I'm going to show you is, I think I'll show you Peachii, because that's the one that I'm wearing on my lips today. So that is just how Peachii looks. Looks pretty much the same color as my shirt. I really like this color. Okay, then I'm going to show you Nude Chica, which is pretty much just like, it's a really pretty nude color, but it's not too light. But of course you're going to have to put a brown lip liner with it, but it's not extremely nude. Like, it's a brown girl friendly nude. So that's Nude Chica. And that's Peachii. And then the last one that I'm going to show you is Aesthetica. And this one is kind of like a terracotta. I really like this one also. And so I picked up these three because these are like colors that I would wear every single day. So I know I will get use out of these. So these are all three of the liquid lipsticks that I picked up, and then the red one that I showed you at first. Alright, and now I'm going to show you the gloss, and this one is in Barely There. And I'll just rub it across here. So here is the gloss, and it is in Barely There. And then I have the gloss in, I don't know, it's kind of wiped off, in Brillo. I had to look like on the packaging because it looks like it's kind of wiped off right here. So I'm going to swatch Brillo for you. And this is just a clear lip gloss with a lot of glitter in it. Alright, so here is Brillo. This would be really pretty to just layer over pretty much any type of lipstick. And then I'm going to show you the Brillo in comparison to the Desi times Katie over the top. So, I mean, a lot of people love this one. I mean, I like it. But if you don't wear like glittery lip gloss all that much, then I mean, honestly, you could skip on, you could really skip on, I feel like you can skip on the Brillo, and if you have over the top. So this is how they both look. I mean, I guess there's a slight difference. I mean, not really enough, but there is a slight difference. So this one is a Brillo, and this one is over the top from the Desi times Katie collection. I feel like both of these would pair well over, you know, any one of these lipsticks that I have on my hand. So these are the swatches of all the lipsticks that I picked up. So these are all the lipsticks in the collection, plus the one that I showed you before I started, the one that I didn't pick up. So let me turn my ring light back on. Ooh. Okay, so that is everything that I picked up from the collection. I really like this collection. I really like Dose of Colors as a brand. Like, I really love the quality of their makeup because, I mean, it's always super pigmented. I never have a problem out of it. I own all their eyeshadow palettes and so many of their liquid lipsticks. So I love the formula of the liquid lipsticks. I love the formula of the glosses because they're not like a sticky gloss. Like, they're really comfortable to wear on the lips. So I really do like that about Dose of Colors. So again, I washed all of those eyeshadow swatches off, but these are all of the lipstick swatches again. And I'll have the prices of everything in the collection listed in the description box down below, as well as where this can be purchased. I know you can purchase it on Dose of Colors website, which is where I got mine. I know that it's available in Ulta stores. I'm not sure if, because I went to look around in my Ulta yesterday, and they only had part of the collection there. Like, they didn't have all of the liquid lipsticks. They didn't have the eyeshadow palette at all, but they had both of the highlighters. So I'm not sure if every Ulta is like that, like they only send certain things from the collection. I'm really not sure, but that's how it was in my Ulta. So I mean, you can get the full collection on Ulta's website also, but you know, just be forewarned. You know, I guess all depending on where you live. You know, like, I'm from the South, I'm from Mississippi, so I'm not sure if they just, you know, didn't send the whole collection down. I'm not sure, but all depending on where you live, you can probably get the entire collection in store, or you can only get bits and pieces of it in the store. So I'll have everything linked in the description box down below, as well as the prices of everything. And yeah, that's pretty much it for my review. I really do love it. I love the eyeshadow palette. Love the eyeshadow palette. I feel like she did a really good job on the colors. You know, you can get away with the look with this eyeshadow palette. You know, it doesn't matter what skin tone you have. If you have a deeper skin tone, I like that you can take this palette from day to night. Like, you know, if you want to go with a really soft daytime look, you can use like the Peachii Nude. You use like the Peachii Nude, and you know, like the two gold shades right here at the top. Then if you want to take it a step up, you know, kind of like I did today. You can use this black and this really pretty teal. I really love this shade. And Poquito Mas, which is this really pretty like burnt orange shade. I really do love every shade in this palette. This is a really nice palette. So I definitely think that this collection is worth trying out. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I created this look, then keep on watching. Alright guys, so I'm starting out with my brows already done, and today I'm going to be using the Peachii eye base, and I'm using Rumor 5. And they say that you're supposed to just tap this in, so I'm just taking a Morphe concealer brush and I'm just tapping the product in. They say you don't have to set this base, and I'm really not a fan of not setting my base, but I am going to follow the instructions, and I did, and I must say, you know, I really like, you know, how this base worked out, and I didn't set it at all, so I really like the base. Alright, moving on to the eyeshadow palette. I'm going to start on my look. I'm going to start off with that first light peach shade, just loungy, and I'm going to place this all in my crease. It's going to be my transition color. Now while this is a really pretty color, it wasn't really deep as I wanted it, so I went into my ColourPop Soul palette, and I'm going to go into that both of those oranges. One of them is a little light and one of them is like a really, I don't know, really bright orange at the bottom. So I'm mixing those two together, and I'm just going to place this in the crease also, and it's going to build this up to my liking. And now to deepen up that crease a little more, I'm going to go into the shade Wonderlust, and I'm going to place this directly in the crease. Alright, now going in with some concealer, I'm just going to cut my crease. Alright, so now I'm going to go into that really pretty teal shade, and I think it's Palma, and I'm going to place this all over the lid. This is such a gorgeous shade, and I did wet my brush before I went in with these shadows, with this shadow on the lid. And this shadow does have some fallout, so just keep that in mind if you do your base first. But it really doesn't bother me because I do my base last, but the glitter was kind of hard to get off of my face. The glitter that fell from the shadow. Alright, next I'm going in with the shade Finders Keepers, and oh my god, I think I got these names all mixed up in my swatches. But this is the shade Finders Keepers, and I am just using this to smoke out the outer V, which this is a really nice shade, but the glitter fallout is it's a lot. It's a lot of glitter fallout from this shadow. Alright, so I finished my face off camera, and now I'm just going to finish off my eyes, and I'm pretty much repeating the same steps on the bottom that I did in the crease. And the lashes that I'm wearing are Goddess lashes, are Goddess by Cocoa Lashes. I think I got these names like all mixed up in the thing. I was reading them backwards, I think. I don't know. I'm reading them off the computer now. So I'm looking and I'm like, oh my god, I think I pronounced all these. I put all these, I put most of I put most of the names with the wrong shade. So the shades that I am telling you that I'm applying to my eyes, you know, in the voiceover, those are the right names for the shades. Alright, now going in with the highlighter, I got the shade Bathe, and it's just a really pretty kind of peachy tone highlighter, but it comes off like really icy. So just make sure if you're of a deeper skin tone, you don't really go in too heavy with this. Just build on it, because it's really easy to make this highlighter look really ashy. But I mean, if you put a small amount on, it really only takes a small amount. The highlighter is really pretty. It's going to give you a really nice glow. Alright, now moving on to the lips. I'm just taking a brown lip liner. You can take any brown lip liner of your choice. This one is from Shea Moisture. And then I'm going to take the shade Peachii, and that is the liquid lipstick that I'm going to wear. And then I'm going to go on top of it with Barely There gloss. And then I'm just freshening back up with my with my lip liner. And that completes the look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos from me. Until the next video.